All right, so hello everybody. Welcome to our call. It is Sunday, May 22nd, so we have about a week left in the month. Lots of things can happen in a week. Just make sure that you guys are actually reaching out to people every single day, and I mean every single day, and adding new people and doing the vital behaviors every single day, because consistency is seriously key. Make sure you're following up with people. Make sure that you are following up with everybody that you had in the coaching at a glance. Just send them a message, ask them if, they had a chance to watch all the videos, and if you can answer any further questions that they would have. And if they say, yeah, I have this question, answer it for them. If they say, no, I don't really have any more questions, and be like, so what do you want to do? How are you feeling? What do you think? And just take it from there and just be very positive about it. Welcome them into our coach group when they sign up. And if they happen to sign up by tonight, make sure that you give them that link to the form to fill out if they want to join that 7-day training starting tomorrow. If you guys want to join the 7-day training that starts tomorrow, make sure you have that form filled out as well. You can find the link in the coach group. You could just do a search for it or just scroll down in the posts. So that's it for that. Let's give some shout outs here. All right, so first off, I have to shout out Christine, who has went from 0 to 6 coaches in a matter of a month. She is at Success Club, or she went Emerald. She's at Success Club 6 right now. She's freaking rocking it. So definitely congratulate her and send her a message saying so. So she's at 6. I'm at 6. Amy is at 4. Sally, Beth Ann, Jocelyn, Heather, Nia, and Stacy, and Lacey are all at 2. And Christine is at 1. Yeah, Christine, you literally came on right after I gave you a huge shout out. So you'll have to go back and watch the recording. But seriously, you've been doing amazing, and you're doing awesome. All right, so there's Success Club. Like I said, you guys have a week left in the month. So many things can be done in a week. All right, so what I wanted to talk about tonight, there are a lot of times that I'm seeing coaches posting important posts at bad traffic times. And I wanted to talk about the things that you guys should be posting and the proper times that you should be posting them. So I don't know if you guys, I actually have my chat turned off. I did that a while ago. But if you look at the chat, let me turn it back on. I can screen share here. Because this is how you can actually see how many people are actually on Facebook at that time. All right, so can you guys see this right down here? Chat 12. There's like nobody on Facebook. This right now, it's 8 o'clock, so it's a little bit before what prime time would be, which I'll get into that. But a lot of the times you want to gear when you're posting things around when people are actually on Facebook, and that's a really good way to gauge. A lot of the times you'll see like 100, 200 people on, and that's a really good time to post. Let me turn this back off. Okay, so I'm gonna stop screen sharing that. So good times to post. Think about it like this. When are you guys on Facebook the most? You're on earlier in the morning, when you're sitting on your phone, scrolling Facebook in bed. We all do it. And you're on your phone towards the end of the day when you're just winding down, you're sitting on the couch, you're watching a show, you're just relaxing. or you're scrolling your phone on Facebook, laying in bed to go to sleep. Once again, we all do it. So really early morning and later at night are the best times to post, 100%. But that is also, like I said, it's geared around what your market on Facebook is on. So it's a really good idea to check out that chat option to see how many people are on ish. You know, like there's going to be people that, like me, have their chat turned off, so it's not totally accurate, but it is a lot more accurate than just guessing. But typically the best times to post, and the only times that I ever post a challenge group post, are between 8:30 and 10 Eastern Standard Time, PM. That is, I mean, I'm pretty much friends with most people that are in the Eastern Standard time zone. So that might be a little bit different for some of you guys that are in different time zones, which is why it's important to gauge. But typically, one of the best times to post is between that time, 8:30 p.m. to 10-ish p.m. on Monday through Friday. Not even Friday, really. It's like it's maybe like Sunday through Thursday. Because once again, I never, ever, ever post a challenge group post or any really important post on the weekends, because people are taking that time to spend it with their families. They're taking that time to not be on Facebook. Yes, they might be scrolling a little bit, but you'll actually find, and I'm sure you guys have found with your own posts, that the engagement goes like way down on weekends. And that's because people aren't on. And you would think it would be the opposite, that people would be on because they have more time, but they're usually using that time to take care of things that they have to do, which is house stuff, which is family stuff, which is going out and enjoying not being at work stuff. So save all of the important posts for weekdays. There are certain times that are better for certain posts. I always say Sundays are really good for coach, like mentorship or coaching call out posts. But it's Sunday night, because people are sitting there and they're like, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. So because they're sitting there thinking that, and on a Sunday night, that's usually the weekend's winding down, they're getting ready to just relax, get ready for the week ahead. So they're going to be on their phone scrolling. Sundays are really, really good times to post coaching call-out posts, which is why I have that on our team calendar. If you guys haven't checked that out, you probably should. The only times that I really put out event invites are mostly on Mondays, because Mondays people are feeling fresh. It's a new week ahead. Mondays and Tuesdays are really a lot higher of traffic times on Facebook. And it's just because people want to escape life. So they're just on social media, and that's what they're doing. And believe me, this isn't coming from just, I'm pulling this out of, anywhere. I've been doing this for a long time. This is stuff that I have noticed. And I used to think that my personal target market was stay-at-home moms, which it might be, like a certain percentage of them. So I used to think, well, maybe like nap time would be a good time to post. It's not. It's not for me, at least. So that's why you guys really should be taking in what I'm telling you, but figuring it out for your own Facebook too, and social media in general. So don't be posting important posts midday. Quite often, unless it's like a really amazing, crazy amazing, like side by side where it's like, holy shit. And even still, sometimes those won't even get that much interaction. And it's going to mess with your head too, because you're going to be like, why did I put out this awesome freaking post and nobody likes it. Like, did anybody read it? And it's like, and half the time, no, nobody freaking read it because you didn't post it at a good time. Posting a post doesn't mean anything if people aren't seeing it. Hold on, let me turn on my light because it's getting dark in here. All right, so yeah, you want to make sure that you're putting out these really important posts at times when people are going to see them, because that's the whole point in posting it. You don't just want to post it for yourself. You already know all this stuff. You're already doing all of this stuff. You want to be, bringing in people from your posts. So make sure that you guys are really, really paying attention to the times that you are posting, because I'm telling you, I see it all the time from coaches that are posting a challenge group post midday. It's like terrible timing. And nobody's going to see it. And then you're going to be sitting there thinking to yourself, once again, why isn't this working for me? And it's because you're not taking into consideration specific timing. You're not taking into consideration when people are actually on, and you're not getting yourself in front of those people because it's not the right time. So be very aware of that stuff. Next thing I wanted to talk about was, I'm actually going to do like a little exercise with you guys right here. A lot of people have trouble figuring out what kinds of things they should be posting every single day. And a lot of it has to do with branding, I think. What am I doing here? A lot of it has to do with branding, but at the same time, not all of you have branded yet. But it's very easy as a coach to get like one-track minded, and you're like, all I really want to post about is like fitness. And then everybody's like, I can't even stand this person because that's all they post about. And that's not going to help your business. It's just not. So what you guys should be thinking about is the types of posts that you're putting out there. You want people to see you. You want people to see every part of your personality, every part of your brain, because that, like, those random off things about you, those are the things that people are actually going to connect with you about. And those are the things that are going to draw people to you as opposed to another coach. Because we all have the same tools. We all have the same things that we can give to people, but we are all different people. And that's the difference between all of us. You know, like, I'm not taking away any of your business because I'm a completely different person than all of you guys, and I'm going to attract a different kind of a person than all of you guys will. And same thing with all of you with each other. So you want to figure out what your target market wants to see. And typically, it's what you like. You want to attract people that are like you, that are wanting and doing the same things that you like to do, because you're going to connect on a different level than just, do you want to lose weight? You know? So first off, you want to be posting on social media 3 to 5 times a day, every single day. And a lot of people worry that you're going to annoy people because you're posting so much. But I highly recommend you guys reading a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. It actually talks about Facebook algorithms and how when you're posting things, and this goes back to like posting times too, when you're posting things and people are not engaging on your posts, your posts aren't actually going to pop up in their news feeds all that often. So while a lot of the people who are engaging on your posts are more likely to see your posts, all of those people that that aren't engaging on your posts because they don't see them are not going to continue seeing them, just because that's how Facebook works. And you probably notice that you see a lot of posts from other people when you're sitting there liking and commenting on their stuff. And that's exactly why, because Facebook is like, oh, well, this person likes this person, so we should pop that up in their newsfeed more often, so they want to be on more often to see the types of posts that they want to see. And like I said, Jab, 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 Right Hook talks all about that kind of stuff. And it also talks about how you want to be posting value to people, because that's also what's going to bring people back to you. So before I talk about the value aspect, I want to talk about the kinds of things that you should be posting. So yes, you have to be posting about what you're doing. You have to be sharing about what you're doing. That, I think, is pretty obvious to us as coaches, but that's not all you want to be posting about. That's not the only thing. So you want sharing about what you're doing for sure, like your workouts, what you're eating, what you're drinking, all that kind of stuff. You also want to be sharing about, your family and your friends and your life. Those are lifestyle posts, because that's one of the things that people are going to connect with you about. I have a lot of moms, and lately I've had a lot of like single moms or moms who are going through a divorce currently reaching out to me, because that's what I'm going through. So it's like they feel like they're going through that with me, and because they are going through that themselves, they're connecting with me. And I have a lot of moms that reach out to me that have young kids too, just because I post about my kids. I post about how I work out around my kids. I post about food that I feed my kids, because they're annoying trying to get to eat vegetables, and I have to figure out different ways. So I have a lot of people thanking me and liking those kind of posts. So you want to be posting your fitness posts. You want to be posting your lifestyle posts. You want to be posting call outs, which I have a lot of people ask about what call outs actually mean. And it's actual invites to groups. So it can be like a straight up invite, or it can be a post of you talking about what you're doing, and at the end saying something like, message me or comment below or something like that. You're putting something at the end of the post telling them to do something in order to contact you. And that way it opens up that gateway for you to be able to reach out to that person who liked or commented on your post and be like, hey, I saw that you liked this post. I was wondering if you were interested in doing that. And it makes it really easy to connect with those people. But remember, you don't just want to go diving into all that. You want to backtrack it, especially if you haven't talked to that person before. You want to backtrack it and form and get to know them so you can actually help them with what they actually need help with, rather than just straight up talking about Beachbody, because then you are going to sound like you're just selling and you don't care. That's not what we're about. So those are the 3 big types of posts you want to be doing. But the biggest is the value type of post. And the value type of post can actually fit into any of those categories. What value posts are things that you are giving to people. And it's not asking for anything in return. You're just giving that. So that can be recipes. That can be giving any sort of kind of inspiration. Like inspirational quotes with something that you are going through in your life that you're telling people like, hey, it's okay, you can do this. Those are really good things to be putting out there. Workouts. People love workouts. And if you're just doing like a short video of you showing somebody how to do a few moves, or even if it's just one move, those are types of things that keep bringing people back. When you're giving out value on anything that you have any interest in that you are telling somebody about. So that can mean like, all right, let's take shopping, for example. Everybody likes to shop. Everybody likes online shopping. If you have some kind of intel on like a special sale or a code or something, put that out there. It doesn't seem like it's that much, but people like that kind of stuff because it's something that you're giving to them without asking for anything in return. It can be very, very simple. Like I have people that love my recipes, and it's just because they're very simple, they're easy to make, they're healthy, they taste good. So that's a big part of my value posts. And it's all depending on what kind of a person you are, what interest you have. So that's why I'm literally going to set my phone timer for a minute. So if you guys don't have a pen or a paper, or even if you do, take out your phone or a piece of paper and actually, I want you to write out, just like brain dump everything that just interests you you don't have to write out sentences. It's just short little phrases or something that actually interests you. All right. Good. All right. So start. I feel like I should do like the do, 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 do. Just like lay it all out. Brain dump it out. All right, that's a minute. So do you guys have a bunch of stuff down on that list? Because it's pretty easy to brain dump interest down. And it takes those are things you can be posting about, because if you're interested in that kind of stuff, people that you're trying to attract are interested in that kind of stuff. So that's just a minute. I want you guys to like maybe even do this exercise again after this call or sometime today or tomorrow, and do it for like 5 minutes. Just dump everything out, figure out what huge interests you have. Like, what do you like to do? What can you share about? What makes you excited and passionate about something, and start sharing about that stuff. Start gearing your posts around those types of posts. Your call outs, your value posts, which your value posts can totally relate to those interests, because you're going to be giving people things that they can actually do and take away from things that interest you. You want to be doing your lifestyle posts, and you want to be doing all of your fitness and nutrition posts too. It makes, like going through those kind of things every single day, I have found it hard to not post enough. I actually post quite a bit, and I have to like slow myself down. Like, shoot, I should probably save that for like tomorrow or something. So it makes, literally having these things that you need to be posting about every single day, you just need to like post about it and don't overthink it. And you want to be posting those things at the proper times per day. So I always say lifestyle posts are more like midday, and as they're happening too. You don't need to wait to post something that you're doing with your kids until like a different day just because it's not the right time to do it. You can post about it when you're doing it. But keep in mind, especially with those call out posts, with those invite posts, with the really, really important posts like transformations, don't do those midday. For the love of God, don't do that. Do them at the end of the day or at the very, very beginning of the day. But even still, for like my market, for some reason, morning posts don't do as well. So I typically save like all of my good posts for the end of the day. That's when I do my good posts. So start to take note of when people are actually liking things and when people are engaging on things, and start posting those important posts around those times, because it's going to be different for everybody. Like I said, I'm in a totally different time zone than, say, Christine. She's in freaking California. Or wait, are you in California anymore? You're out west. So it's just totally different time zones. So what might work for me at a certain time is not going to work for her at a certain time. It's just, you have to like be taking these things into consideration when you're posting your things, because the whole point of you guys posting is to get it out there to people and just inspire people and to help those people want to connect to you so that you can help them. That is the whole point of this. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Do you guys have any questions? I know I kind of went over a lot of stuff quickly. If you have a question, just unmute yourself or you can type. I don't know if I saw anything down here. Jill, if you're interested in everything, narrow it down. All right, so does anybody have any questions? Are we good? All right, so I just wanted to say, make sure you guys are following up with those coach prospects. And if you haven't already filled out the form for the 7-day training that starts tomorrow, I added everybody in who has filled it out so far. So if you are in the group, make sure that you check out the pinned post in there because it has a video that you need to watch. And our next challenge group, the next 30-day group, is starting on June 6th, and it's called Summer Strong. I've already been advertising for it for like a week. So make sure you guys are doing that. And we have a week left of the month. Kick ass the rest of the month and finish out strong. All right. So everybody enjoy your night, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.